morning. What are you doing up? It's really early. You shouldn't be up yet. You should go back to bed. I'm up early because I'm going for fish and chips with a very famous YouTuber. And I'm quite excited. We're going for fish and chips in Matlock, Bath. Is it Matlock or Matlock, Bath? The place where all the motorbikelists like to go. It's quite beautiful up there. But me being me, I don't ever want to meet up with Lee the Macmaster and use the same car twice. So what I'm going to do is drive to the train station to get a train to Birmingham, to get a train to Sheffield, to get a train to Doncaster, to pick up a car that was offered to me on not Facebook Marketplace. It came direct to the Geoff page 2 nights ago after saying I was buying no more cars. It's an old-fashioned, dirty diesel. And I know Lee is going to hate it. It's an absolute bargain. I'm not going to tell you the price yet because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. And if I tell you the price now, then it will ruin it if I do something with the car later. So I won't tell you how much it is, but it is cheap. Pick up the dirty diesel, drive from Doncaster to Matlock, Bath, review the car, and then sit down with a famous YouTuber to recap on our John O'Groats to Land's End trip. We're going to do a live YouTube Q&A session. So Q&A with Lee and Geoff. I think it's going to be at about 12:30, but I will confirm times when I know times. So keep an eye on Facebook, Twitter and the YouTube community page for a confirmation of when we're going live. Join in, speak to us in the comments, tell us what you thought about our trip, ask us some questions. That'll be on my channel. Then we're going to plan our next trip, have a look at my new car and have some fish and chips on Lee's channel. I think that's the rough plan. The car that I'm buying is very cheap for what it is. In fact, I've never seen one of these so cheap. It's a car that I've always liked, always kind of wanted, but they've always been a little bit expensive for what the usual Geoff budget is. Sadly, I realised last night it doesn't have heated seats. So, I don't think it's going to be a keeper just based on that. But, essentially, I have mothballed my Volvo for a little bit. Mrs. Geoff is having this car, the 3 Series, so that does kind of leave me without a main car. So I'm sort of shopping for a main car whilst my Volvo's on the substitution bench. And I'm sort of sulking about the fact that it still needs to have the rear axle taken apart and put back together to make the car go in a straight line. And it's not boosting below 3,000 RPM and the MOT has expired. So the sensible thing to do would be to put the Volvo back on the road. I'm just going to buy a couple of different cars instead, and I'll put the Volvo back on the road in the new year. That's my plan. So, train station first, get into Doncaster at 9:20. Oh, I haven't told you the time. It's 5:45, 5:45, or 6:45 according to the clock on my car, because I haven't worked out how to change it for daylight savings time. So very much looking forward to the new car, very much looking forward to seeing Lee the Macmaster. It's all good, but it is early, so you should go back to sleep. I'll speak to you in a bit.